Hey guys, it's Alan from Grommet Leathercraft. Today we're going to be showing you how to do our Style 2 integrated sword belt. This is our most simple option. It's just two loops that loop onto your scabbard and a little lace piece to attach them to each other. So, kind of like our other ones, it just kind of loops around. You line up the notches based on how it's going to fit onto your scabbard. I generally like to do it a little bit further down the scabbard and then slide it up into place so it's good and tight when you get it where you need it to be. It doesn't really matter if you go through the top or the bottom of these guys. I generally go through the top first just because of how I like to loop it through. In a second I'll show you, but figure out which notches line up best to give you the best fit on your scabbard, and then lace this through the front and the back. If you need to, you can use some needle nose pliers to grab onto the end just to pull it through. It makes it a lot easier. Kind of tighten up both ends of it. Get it on there good. Okay. And then there's a little slot cut in the end of this guy. So you just thread this through that just to kind of lock it in. Just like so. You slide it up where you want it to be, and then generally what I do is you can take this end piece and put it through the notches, the extra ones that you're not using, just to kind of lock it in. I generally just kind of tuck it behind, slide it through that way. It's pretty easy. And then you do the same thing with the longer end. And again, if you're left or right-handed, all you do is just flip it to the other side. If you're right-handed, you're only going to wear your sword on your left side. So I have the buckle end coming off like that. If you're left-handed, you just flip it to the other side and it's easy. So this guy looks like we're going to line up with the middle notches on this end as well. So do the same thing, just bring this up through here after you thread it through the back of the front piece, just like this. And then it's best at this point to try your sword in it and then try it on a little bit just to see if you're balanced. The further apart these two pieces are, the more of an angle you're going to have when you're wearing your sword. The closer you get, the more vertical your sword's going to be. So it's good at this point when you've got it a little bit locked in before you really finish it all off, just to see how you like the fit. Tinker with the angle a little bit. But most people have a pretty decent idea of how they want to wear their sword. It doesn't always line up with how the sword wants to be worn, but fashion will do what fashion does. Just like that. And then with the excess of this, you can do basically whatever you want. You can just cut it off here. I like to tuck it up back behind there. Just kind of let it dangle. It's best to have a little bit extra as well in case you want to adjust the angle later on. But once you're locked in, you know exactly where you want it to be. You just cut off the excess and you're good to go. And that is our Style 2 integrated sword belt.